Hello, world. This is Tommy Guns coming at you. Just want to make a quick video, and I want to thank some people out here that are doing a good job. You know who they are. Call of Duty, and she's doing a great job. And there's plenty of others that are doing a great job that I can, say, hey, guys, you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work because we need your help. We need you out here doing this. So now I'm live. I'm showing you guys what's up. The truth is this is what's up. We are in trouble, and we face a lot of diversity here. There's a lot of stuff going on, and so we need to realize for ourselves that we have to be able to take care of ourselves and be able to prevail and move forward. That's something that may not happen as far as humanity is concerned because look what's going on. How are you going to sustain yourself? How are you going to make it through all these things that are coming down our way? I mean, they're coming upon us fast, and I just want to lay that out there for everybody so that you realize, man, we are in a lot of trouble. Um, there's no real answer behind it, so let's just do it one day at a time. Live one day at a time, and just take it for what it is. You know? I don't want people to be stressed out about it because it's serious. The stuff that's going on, it stresses me out. But I need to let that go a little bit and just go, okay, you know, just take it one day at a time because this stuff can really blow your mind. All the information that we know about today, we can research it all. We can find out. They're giving us that tool to find it. Why? Question. Why we are getting the information? Because most people won't understand it and they won't take it in and they won't digest it. And that's the problem because they won't digest the information that we're taking in here. So we're going to go back to Pokemon. That's what's going to happen. And so only the few that can gather in their minds this information and understand it, the other ones that are going to make it through in the end. Even if we don't make it through, at least we still have righteousness and we can follow our way of thinking, okay? And even if we die, because we're all going to die eventually, you don't get out of here alive. Okay? There's no escape hatch that's going to save you. Let's just make that clear. There's no way you're going to get out of it. So let's just look back and sit back and let's talk about it. What's going on? What's coming down the pike? We are facing the end of times, man. We are facing biblical stuff. And excuse me. Why is it always happening? Anyway, we need to realize that the end's time is short. Our time is short here. We're human beings. We're blessed to be alive. We have a spirit inside of us. We all have a spirit that, most people don't realize. Why are we here? What is the reason why we're fighting this? Why am I spending my time fighting this? Is because I know it's the right thing to do. That's all. It's just the right thing to do. And so when everybody goes, you're wasting your time, nothing, I'm not really wasting my time. I'm spending my time fighting something that I know is right in our face. And so It's biblical. It's something that's happening that most people do not see because they won't see it because they're too busy playing Pokemon or video games or watching Miley Cyrus or something. You know, that's the problem. We've all lost track of where we are, and we are in a world of doo doo here. Okay, to say it nicely, and we need to figure out what the heck is going on so we can get ourselves back and follow what we know we need to. We're not there, and I hope to God that I can see in my lifetime that we get back to following what needs to be followed, the truth. Let's follow, reality. Let's try. We're not doing it now. And there's so much diversion and so much propaganda, so much out there that it's so hard to find the truth. It's really, really hard. It's not easy. You have to ask yourself, and you have to ask the Lord, to help you with that, so you can actually find it, the truth. What is the truth? You ask yourself those questions. I've asked myself, and I pray to God, He can show me, what's going on, so I can, get my family right and get things straight. This happens, and it's happening to me. It's happening to a lot of you out there that want to try to find truth. You want to try to get yourself ready, prep and make sure you're okay. These things happen. So let's just do that and get ourselves right so that we can make it through this time that's coming. Because what's coming is doesn't people don't understand how far this has gone and where we are going. I wish to God, I pray to God that people will get it. That this is the time right now. This is crazy. Okay, where it is the end times. We are facing serious stuff here. Nuclear war. Do you want to have a nuclear war? Do you think you're going to survive that? Question mark. No. What's going to happen with all the stuff that's happening right now that we're looking at, which is incredible? It's crazy. So, are we going to make it through this or not? We may not. Well, but it doesn't matter because we're all going to die someday anyway. So you better get your P's and Q's together. You better you better get yourself right with the Lord, because this is something that's coming down on us, and it's coming down soon, and they're gonna wait forever. This is times that we're living in is amazing. It's incredible what we're going through as humanity. People don't see it just because they're involved in their everyday lives, but there's more to it than that. And I want everybody else out here to get ready for it. So, yeah. Thank you. And I know all is going to be well with us because we have to stand there and say, hey, we're standing our ground spiritually. We're gonna, back it up. And I think most people won't. They're just cowards. They're I don't know if they're cowards or they're just lost. They're lost souls, is what it is. They're lost, and they need to come to Christ. They need to figure out what's going on in the world because there's not much time left. I don't think because of the genetically modified stuff, what they're doing with the DNA. This happened before, so I guess you think about it, it repeats itself. And so when Noah built the ark, God told him to build the ark. He was right. Everybody scorned him. and said, "You're crazy. Why are you building this ship? Why are you going to do this?" You know, because he was told to. And we see it coming now. It's another time, but it's the exact same thing. So, in my opinion, okay, we are facing this again because God doesn't want you to be messing with DNA and be changing, altering reality and stuff that they're doing now is beyond what you could imagine. Even then, I don't know. I didn't live back then, but I'm alive now and I see what they're doing, and it's getting crazy. And the Matrix and the artificial intelligence, all the stuff they're doing now is nuts. And we're going down this hole where I hope we can get out of it as humanity itself, but I don't see that happening right now because people are just in their own little zone, their own little world. They're chasing bogeyman. I mean, how in the world can we fix that? So excuse me. I want, you know, someone to answer me. How can we get out of this where we're not going down that road where we are? Well, I personally am not. I'm going down the road and having faith in Christ, and that someday He's going to come back and things are going to get saved, or well, not really saved. They'll get wiped out. You know what I mean? So that's what's going to happen, and I think it's going to be a reset again. You know, that's what I think, and I think that it talks about the 144,000. Elect that they're going to be left here after everything else is done. I don't know. The Bible is pretty clear to me. It's telling me what's going to come. I follow it, and it's so far been right. So why shouldn't I follow it anymore? I should stay with that, and I will stay with it. So I don't know what to say other than I love you guys out there, and let's stand together and try to make this work to where humanity may have a chance to survive. I'm worried about it. I really am. I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't. I'm worried about my children, my grandchildren. I'm worried about our future. And that's what scares me. I'm scared about it, but then I have faith at the same time. But it's just like, where are we going? What are they going to do to us? They're killing us slowly. They want to get rid of us because we're useless eaters to them. These elite, that want to destroy the world. They want to reduce everything down. I mean, what in the world is going on? Do we realize that? Yes, I do. And thank you for your prayers. I need your prayers right now because everything's going crazy for me right now, and things are out of control, and the flood and the hurricane and blah blah blah. And I don't want to put any of that on anybody, but it is nuts, and this is all going on. I'm dealing with it because of what happened. I've got to deal with a bunch of stuff, and I'm not going to go into it. It doesn't matter. The point is it's happening to everybody across the globe. I see us as all people. We're all human beings, and we need to stop all this stupid shit that they're pushing. Excuse my language. They're pushing the racism. They're pushing the infighting. They're pushing all that stuff to divide us up. When you see the riots in Baltimore, when you see people doing all that stuff, that's because they're doing it, not the people necessarily. If I could talk to people and say, hey, this is what's going on, guys. Look at this. Let's stop doing this. Let's come together. That could happen, but I don't see it happening because People just can't get over their bias. They can't get over their racism. They can't get over it. We need to come together because if not, we're lost. We are going to be lost, and they know that. The elites are controlling everything right now. We need to understand that, and we need to go fight against them bastards who are running our world. They're killing us, guys. We're humanity. We're humans. We believe the same. We all believe the same. Let's stop all this and let's come together and let's work towards something that's greater than they have planned. What they have planned is the destruction of the world. They're doing it now. Don't you see? They're destroying everything. Let's destroy everything. Go to Syria. Go to, anywhere over there. Crimea. Go to, it doesn't matter. Just Afghanistan, Iraq. Just go over there and look at what they're doing. They're destroying everything. The place is destroyed. People are being killed. What are we doing? And why? Why, guys? Those people that are being bombed over there have nothing to do with anything. They didn't do anything. There's a family trying to survive in a little hut, and we're going to blow them up and kill the little children and stuff, right? It's sick, and it's sickening, and it's going on, and it's going to continue is the problem. Because of what? Resources? Because we want poppies? Because we want oil? That's what's going on. It's a fucking, excuse my language. Sorry, Lord. It's ridiculous because we're killing all these people. Well, hello, Paul. Man, I want to get you on my show. I tried to call you earlier. The point of it is that we're killing all these people. We're people. We're human beings. And we need to understand that they're running this crap. And they're killing everybody. And they're going around destroying countries, putting in their dictatorship, putting in their puppets to run those so that they are the control. So they have full control over those countries. And that's what's going on, guys. And so why are we going to sit back here as Americans? I'm an American, okay? I come from way back. My family history goes back to the kings, and I'm not proud of that, okay? Because I'm not proud of a dictator or a king, but I'm directly related to King James, okay? But I don't care about that. I'm out here saying, hey, guys, let's stop all this garbage. Let's get together as human beings, and let's try to do something right in this world instead of destroying it. That's what they're doing. They're destroying this world. We are witnessing the destruction of society, our destruction of the world. What every race, every human being, Chinese, Japanese, doesn't matter. Indians, look what's going on out west right now with the Indians. They're standing up. They're trying to say, hey, no, you're not doing this on my land. Let's talk about all of that, and let's put it all together, and not just talk about one thing or another. People want to say, oh, it's. I hate to say this, but Black Lives Matter and stuff. Okay, I don't want to offend anybody. Okay, and I'm trying not to, and I don't want to. It's not my objective here at all. I want all of us to get along. I want black, white, Asian, European, you name it, Indian, their tribes. We destroyed them people. I didn't do it, but our government did it. And I feel bad for them, and I wish we could just help them out in such a way that they have what they need and they are free. That's what we all need, is to be free. of all this bull crap. You know, what the heck is going on, guys? I'm a human being. I bleed the same way anybody else bleeds. You know, we all bleed the same. Let's stop this and stop the corruption. Stop the infighting. Let's stop the influence of the government pushing it on people that want to say, hey, you're, you know, racist or something. You know what I mean? Or whatever. That's crap. I'm not racist. I love everybody. I love all humanity. I want everybody to be fine. I want everybody to have a good life. I don't want, just, oh, I'm a higher power. That's garbage. And it's sickening that they're pushing that divide and conquer on us. Us as human beings. That's what's wrong. And people can't get it right. Okay, I'm sorry. But people are influenced by it and they want to fight over it. I don't want to fight over it. I want everybody to understand, hey, we're all the same. We're being controlled by them. That's what we have to understand. They're the ones ruling the whole damn situation here. Not me or you. It's them. And they're controlling and trying to change the environment where we have to fight each other and stuff. No. We know what we should be doing? Coming together and fighting them. That's what we should be doing. Fighting the evil ones that are trying to control us. Trying to put us against each other when we shouldn't be. We are fellow Americans. We're Americans. Doesn't matter whether you're green, purple. Well, I don't give a shit about any of that. That makes no difference. It doesn't. And I'm sick of people pushing that crap. Okay? I am so over that I'm sick of it. And I have some really good friends that are Asian. I have some good friends that are black men. I don't know. I don't want to say it in the wrong way because I don't want to piss anybody off. But I have some good friends that are black, and I have some good friends that are white. I have some good friends that are Asians. I have some good friends even that are Muslims. Okay, that are Christian Muslims. So what they're doing is they're using that. The elite are dividing us up and using us against each other to kill each other while they sit back and laugh about it. Are we going to allow that to happen? Are we going to really let them do that to us? Really? Can someone help me with that? Because I'm getting a little irritated with all that. I'm getting irritated with all the infighting. I'm getting irritated with all the division. When it comes down to Americans, we're Americans. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what race, color, creed. It doesn't matter. We're Americans, man. And we should stand together as Americans, as we have in the past. When it came to wartime, when you're fighting and you're in a foxhole next to your brother, you're not caring about what color they are. You don't care what they look like. They're your brother, okay? And you're going to defend them just as much as they're going to defend you. And they're going to put your life on the line for you. That's where we need to go. We're not doing it right here. It's sick. And, that's why I want to have Paul on my show because, I want diversity. I want people to understand, hey, this isn't about race. This is about us, humanity. This is about people. We're our culture and our communities are being destroyed, guys. They're doing it. It's not the necessarily the race or the culture or whatever. They're actually promoting that. They're promoting, gangsterism or whatever it may be. These groups, and it could be Chinese, Japanese, whatever. There's Mexicans, gang type of members, but they're promoting it to where They want you to do that. They want you to join a gang instead of having a family. This is about our culture. This is about our society. We're losing our society completely, and they're doing it on purpose, and they're destroying us, guys. Destroying our culture. We should have that without them intervening in our world. We can get along. Trust me. No problem. Okay? I can get along with anybody. If they have like minds, they have good thoughts, they're not out to get nobody. I'm best friends with a lot of people, and you would be surprised who I'm friends with. But again, it's just they're destroying us. And I wish that all the people could see that. The white people, the black people, the Asians, the Indians, man, they're destroying it. Look what's going on out west, guys. They're destroying it. They're trying to take over their lands. They look what we did to them. I didn't do it, but look what our government did again to them. They completely destroyed them. And I'm sick about that. It really upsets me. And it always has. Since I was little, it upset me that we did that. I shouldn't say we. See again. They did that to those people. They did not deserve that. They deserve to have their land and their freedom. And that's what this is about. So, Paul, if you're still there, I want to get you on my show, bro. I do. And I reached out to you earlier. I don't know where you were, but I did a call out to you on Hangouts to come on. I want you to come on my show. I want to talk to you. I want to have a good conversation, which you're smart, man. You know about the New World Order. You know about all this stuff. So, Robert's in here now. Okay. I don't have many people here, but, it's okay. I just want us to come together. And I want Paul on my show. Even Robert, I would love to have, anybody who wants to just talk and talk about the truth and coming together, as Americans. That's what we should do. We're all Americans, Yeah, there's Jim. So we got Jim in here now. All right, Jim, brother. And so we're looking at, the future here. If we can't come together, we're going to lose it. And that's what we have to do. We have to not fight. We have to not be judgmental. We have to understand each other's opinions. We really do. And until we come to that realization that, okay, we're not going to win with them controlling us. We're not going to win with them dividing us. We have to come together to be real and to fight them. That's what we have to do. Until we do that, guys, we're lost. But we're going down the toilet hole here, and they're flushing us. And I'm watching them pull the handle, the elites. They got their hand on that handle, and it's halfway flushed. Oh, probably more than that. And they're ready to just flush us down the toilet. Humanity. Just flush humanity down the toilet. They don't care. Look at the stuff that is predicted in the future here. the Eagle report, where it says, we're going from 350 million to 65 or 3 or whatever it is. Look it up. Million. Okay? By 2025. So where's everybody going? Where what the hell? So and that is, if you start researching about the Georgia Guidestones and what they want to do with depopulation, that is very plausible and could be very possible. So you have to think about that. What are they going to do? They want to get rid of us useless eaters. So they're going to do, multiple things. Think about it. The Zika virus, the chemtrailing, geoengineering, what they can do and what they can put in our atmosphere that can affect everybody. You know, they can do, and they've already done it. They've done trials of it way back then, way back in the 40s. You know, you guys got to do research and understand they control all this. They do. But if we don't come together as people, we're done. We are done, guys. And I hate to say that because I want everybody, my grandchildren, and my future for my children to have something to at least have a decent life. Well, the way it is now, they owe $1 million before they're born, right? How are you going to pay that back? You're born, you owe $1 million. There's no way. You know? We have to. There's going to be a reset of some kind with the financial system, but what's it going to do? Are we going to have an EMP? Are we going to have, nukes go off? Are we going to have whatever coming down the pike? And the division and all this stuff and the infighting. What's it going to do? Cause complete chaos. If something happens, no one's going to come together. They're going to be fighting each other. So I want people like, okay, okay, Robert, and you know what? That's exactly, you're right. It's kind of biblical because the Lord says to get out, to get out of Babylon, to get your people out. Call, I don't, I can't quote it exactly, but you're right. And this stuff is going to be crazy no matter what happens. And so I'm kind of prepared. I'm a prepper, I guess. I hate to say that because they might come after me for it. But the truth is, I'm trying to get ready and stuff for everything that's coming down. So I'm reading a chat room here real quick. Hang on. Yeah, you're right. And look what's happening, guys. That's happening right there again. Now we have another standoff, okay, which is unexpected, but warranted. It's warranted. Those people have every right to do that, and I appreciate what they're trying to do. They are, and so I'm reading again. Thanks, Jim. Uh, it's true. It really is, and it's sad as heck because these guys, they know how to live off the land. They know what's going on. The overreach of the government is unbelievable, and what they're doing, um, it's just, you know, yeah, exactly, Robert, and that's the truth, man. You know, this is crazy, and so we're gonna go farther into it. Let's see what happens. Only time will tell with this standoff, but I wish that they will win and not allow that pipeline to come through there because that's their land and that's their livelihood, their cattle. When they're out there destroying the cattle and same thing that happened with the Bundy Ranch. They're out there, taking all their land because they want, you know, hello Kim, love you too, girl. Anyway, when they're out there taking their cattle and forcing them off their land for resources, they're destroying those people's lives and their livelihoods. And that is not what we want to see. That's not what the Constitution says. obviously we understand that they only own so much space, they only have so much authority. They cannot go out there and do that, but they're doing it. And then to top it all off, you got to go to the court system, the corrupted court system to try to get some justice. Are you really? I mean, is that? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? That's not going to happen. You know they're not going to get no justice out there. That's sick, and I know it. And it's never, man. Even with the jury of your own peers, the prosecution and the judges, they're all damn corrupted, you know? And it's sad because it should be easy to get through that. But look how long it's taken. Look at how long they drug it out. Look what they did with the boy. They shot him cold-blooded, and nothing's going to happen. I mean, really? If I did that, if I was the one who did that and committed that crime and shot him dead like that, I would, if I did that, I would be in a freaking prison somewhere or dead, you know? So they can just do whatever the hell they think they want to do with this land grab and all over our country. They're grabbing the land, they're stealing it from the ranchers, they're putting them out of business, they're hurting the families so bad that it's really despicable. It really hurts me. Deep down, it hurts me, man. It hurts me, and I'm so upset about it. I've cried about it. I mean, literally, when they shot Lavoy, I cried. I sat here and cried. You know? And I'm tired of this. And they're dividing us up again. They're dividing us. It's like religion. They've divided us through that, and that's kind of why I say, you know, I'm not really a Christian. I'm not really, you know, any of that. What I am is I have faith in Christ. I have faith in the words that are written. Okay, it doesn't, because they're going to use, the evil will use the different factions of religion to divide. So no one's on the same page. They know that. Don't you realize that's what they're doing? They've been doing that for hundreds of years, since pretty much way back then, a couple thousands of years ago. They've been doing that to divide us. So we can't actually come together and stop all that stuff and just, hey, you know, we understand these writings, and we all have the same faith, and we have faith in Christ and God, you know, what He did for us. They're not going to do that because that's no good to them. They can't let us do that because they're dividing us up to where we're going to fight. Catholics fight to this, and the Muslims fight that. You know, it's all division. It's all a tactic that the damn evil ones have been using against us for thousands of years. And unfortunately, we can't get past that. I don't know how. I don't want no one world government. I don't want one world religion. I don't want any of that crap. I want, you know, us to be sovereign, but I also want us to get along. I don't want to, you know, fight over religion. I'm so tired of that. You know, everybody fights over whether you're Protestant or Catholic or you're Baptist or you're whatever. It doesn't, that's stupid. And everybody seems to fight over that stuff. Well, all you're doing is fighting over something they want you to. That's a setup. It's a psyop. They want you to fight over religion so you can't never come together. Just like Black Lives Matter, just like Black Americans that are some really good people, okay, that I have friends with. I've had really, some of my best friends were Black, okay? Whatever you want to call it, right? I don't want to be, I don't know how to say it, wrong about how I say it. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but Black, white, okay? Say black, okay. They're not really black, they're just colored. You know, they're colored. They're dark. They're dark skinned. I can get a good tan, you know what I mean? But they're just naturally that way because of where they come from. But it doesn't mean I have to judge them or ridicule them or be anything like that. I'm not. I am not that way whatsoever, guys. Period. And I'm sick of people being that way. And so I just want us to be together. You know, it is. It's all engineered by me. It's all engineered. They already have all this stuff figured out, man. They sit back in their little circuit rooms and they figure out how the algorithm, how it's going to work, how they can control and how they can do stuff. Thanks. What's up, brother? This is what happens. It's sick, and they're controlling us. And Lynx, I've talked to Lynx privately for a lot of time, long time about this stuff, and he's right there with me. He understands. He understands that it's us people that are going to have to save ourselves. It's not up to them to save us. They're going to say, "Oh, we have water. We have, got it." You're going to go right into a FEMA camp. That's where you're going, right where they want you. So they have full control over you, and that. People may say that's conspiracy theory or whatever. No, it's not. They've already set it all up, just as well as I do. That's what's up. And so they're going to bait you right into where they want you, which is to submit, to them instead of being self-sufficient and taking care of yourself and being able to, eat and grow your garden and, trade and do all these things that the Indians do. That's what we need to learn how to do again. Yes, Langston, they have, and that's true. And you know what? That's why we talk about like trying to learn how to what plants are edible, what food is viable, and how we can actually use what was given to us by God, our creation. Here on Earth, we have plenty of things that we can live off of. You know what you can do with plants? I mean, it's incredible. If you just start researching, it's incredible what plants can do for you. And soap wise and needle wise, and you can make rope, and you can do so much that we have to understand. We need to research that and understand what we can do for ourselves if things go totally like I think they're going to. The shit, excuse my French, is going to hit the fan here soon. There isn't a lot of time, guys, left before this happens. I don't think. Just opinion, but I'm trying to figure out how to get ready for it and study. Study the plants in my area, study what I can do. Um, putting a hand pump well on my well, because I have a well, so I can put a hand pump on there. I can pump water by hand. I can filter the water. I can do many things, but we all have to realize that we have to do that. You know, the water that we're pumping out of my well, I had it checked. Okay, I took a sample to the college up here and had them check my water just to see what was going on with my water, and they said it was high in iron and high in calcium, very high in both. But they're not checking for the aluminum. Okay, they're not testing it. They're only testing it for a certain few things. Well, the calcium was high, and the whatever. Okay, so I understand. Okay, so really, what I need to do at this point is I need to put a really good filter outside of my pump where it draws it, so that it doesn't, the calcium and all that and the iron doesn't go into the pump. It gets filtered before the pump so it doesn't mess the pump up. Okay. So, but like Link just said a second ago here, the stuff that's going on here, guys, is it's coming down, and they're not testing for that. So they're not going to tell you, oh, your water is full of aluminum. They're not going to tell you that. They're going to say, oh, well, we tested it. Yeah, you have a lot of calcium, a lot of iron in your water. They're not going to say, oh, there's a lot of aluminum in your water. Oh, it's off the scale. No, they won't do that. Guaranteed. So really that's what's going on, guys. And so I'm going to put a filter in there. And then I also have a filter on my sink, which I do have, which I've been using, for my water. That's pretty high dollar filter, and it does pretty well. I don't know all of it takes out, but it does take out a lot of it. And so it does, and it's better than nothing, to have that filter there that can filter out a lot of that out of my water. And when it goes bad, little light blinks, and I change the filter cartridge, and and go on. You know what I mean? But we're all in this situation. We're breathing it. We're breathing the aluminum that is nanoparticle. It's so small that you'll never see it. I mean, you're just breathing it in. You don't know it. They're transforming our reality, guys. Terraforming our planet right now. And that is true. And people go, oh, it's a conspiracy theory. No, it's not. It's a conspiracy, all right. That's what it is. The truth is, it is a conspiracy because they're doing it. Whoever is behind all this evilness is the ones doing it. And I don't know who exactly, but they're behind it. So, oh yeah, I need to give Lynx a wrench. Absolutely. He's a good brother. Yeah. There you go. So anyway, Lynx and me and him have talked privately and about a lot of this stuff, and he understands that is his wife and his family and his kids he has to protect, and by learning things that I think he's been learning from the natives is really awesome because they have so much knowledge. If I could get around some natives around me that could show me things, I would just be awesome. I would, that would help me so much. And I'm looking for them, but I need to figure out how to find some natives that can teach me some more of what's going on with the land so that I understand. I know a lot about it, but I'm not, perfect about it. I try to take the knowledge in and try to learn. I've actually started a fire with a bow style, where I use my boot string and made a bow style fire and actually worked. I actually did it. It took me a long time though, okay? It took me hours to make that work. And it wasn't as easy as I thought. And it's not going to be as easy with a hand feel because that's even harder because the friction on your hands, I tried that first and it didn't work. I couldn't make it. I couldn't make a fire. But my hands are burning up red, calluses, I had everything. I was like, wow, I can't do that. But when I figured out how to make a bow one, then I didn't have to use my hands. That actually did work, and I made an amber and I made a fire. It took me forever. It took me multiple tries. It took me changing the wood that I had on the bottom base, all that, because that's not easy. And people like put it on TV and go, oh, this is easy. Oh, no, it's not. It's freaking hard. Okay. And I'm the one that's going to go and try it. I'm going to try and see if I can make it happen. And I did on that one, but not by hand, like with the whittle type thing. That's not, I could never make that, dude. I don't know. So, needless to say, Justin, hello, brother. Trying to do that is very freaking hard, okay? It took me forever to do that. And imagine if you're in the wild out there and it's raining and you have everything's wet, you know what I mean? Well, it makes it even harder. I was trying to do it while it was dry. So imagine wet conditions trying to start a fire and you can't. I mean, it's almost impossible. And you may not be able to. You're going to have to learn how to suck it up and make it till the next day or next few days, to find some dry wood or whatever. But, there's a lot to it. Survival is important, and we should all be talking about how to start a fire, how to cure meat, how to can, how to hunt, how to preserve things that you have so you can utilize them later. We're not talking about that as much as we should be. I know we're talking about the New World Order, we're talking about the events that are coming down, but, are you prepared? Are you ready for what's going on, man? I mean, really? No. Thank you, Justin. You're a good brother, man. You're a good patriot, and I appreciate you, and I really do. I appreciate everybody on here, and like I said, uh, me and Lynx, we've talked about this, so, for hours. I think about how we're going to get ready, okay, for what's coming. We know what's coming, but how are you going to get ready? Are you going to study? Are you going to learn about your plants and your trees and your, animals out here? You know, that's what I want everybody to try to do. If you could, is try to even do it online or get books or something, because we need to understand what we can use that's right here in our nature that can help us if something happens. Like, an EMP, say the power goes out. We're going to be screwed, man. Especially the people in the cities, they're done. I mean, I'm in the country. I know where rabbits are every day. I watch them. They travel. I watch their routine. I watch the raccoons. I watch their routine. I watch what's going on. So, I just take my 22 out with my scope on it, and I can flank them, and have something to eat. But people in the cities, they're not going to be able to do that. They're going to be screwed. And that's what the FEMA camp, all the water they just ordered, what is it, 1 point something million bottles of water or whatever? I don't have it in front of me, but guess what? You're going to a damn FEMA camp. That's what's going to happen. That's why they're doing all that stuff. The 2.6 billion rounds of hollow point ammunition. Hollow point ammunition. That's a fact, guys. It's not a joke. I mean, 2.6 billion rounds. That's enough to kill us all 3 times over, guys. What are they doing with all that ammo? Why do they got to have all this water? Why are they ordering emergency, right now, supplies of water? What's up? I'm just questioning it. Why? So let's get ourselves ready, okay? Because if they're doing all this, that means something's up. So let's get ourselves ready to be able to, just like they're doing. They're prepping for everything to put you in a FEMA camp, probably. Let's get our water. Let's get our food. Let's get our cans. Let's get our, people go, well, don't buy cans. They're full of GMOs. Guess what? If you're hungry, you're going to eat a can of damn soup. You know what I mean? Roman noodles, for God's sakes. Hot water is all you need to make that work. And so there you go. You have something to put in your stomach so you're not hungry, so that you can actually go out and do things you need to do. You can actually go out with a full stomach and chop wood or do whatever you have to do, And people aren't thinking about that stuff. Really. And I know some people are, because they call it prepping or whatever. You're a prepper, crazy nut or whatever. We're not nuts. We're just thinking about what the heck can happen. We're just caring about our families. Again, Lynx and me have talked about that for a long time, about his family, what he's going to do, okay, because he has a young child, and how he's going to be able to protect his son, and how he's going to be able to protect his family, even though he doesn't have a lot. Neither do I. Okay. I don't have a lot, but how are we going to be able to do that without a lot? We're going to have to use our natural resources that we have, which is right out here. It's right out my back door. It's right there for everybody. So anyway, we have to learn how to do that. We have to figure out what's coming down and pay attention to what's happening. And again, anybody on here that would ever like to come on and talk to me personally, I would love to have you do that. Okay, I'm nobody special. I don't have no ego. I don't care. All I want is everybody to be saved. I want everybody to be safe. I want us to work together as a community. You know, these people come on and they have such a big ego and they think they're somebody special or something. I'm nobody, and I'm nobody special. I just care about my fellow human beings here, and that's it. You know what I mean? And, and okay, Justin, anybody who wants to, I would love to have anybody talk to me about anything. It can be anything, and we can talk about it because that's what we need to do now. We need to start discussing, how we're gonna uh, do things in the future, and for our children, and that's the thing about Links and stuff. He's got a young child, and I'm thinking about his kid going, man, where in the world is the future for him? And I'm sickened by it, and I know that if things go bad, as Lynx has been going off the grid and working with the natives and stuff, that's an awesome thing because that could possibly save his family, and save his son in the future, even though you won't have all this modern, iPhone, iPad, everybody Pokemon, you know what I mean? That's not important. What's important is going outside and starting a fire and cooking and looking after your family. That's what's important. And I mean that with all my heart. I really, really do. And I hope everybody that is going to listen to this and listen now understands it's our family that matters. It's us. We need to stick together and we need to come together as a family of people who understand what's coming down. Because the main majority of people don't know this. They don't understand that shit's gonna hit the fan eventually here, and you know, we just have to stay together here and not be fighting each other. You know. Yeah, Justin. Well, you can just look me up on Google Hangouts. Just punch in Tom Guns, and you should be able to find me on Hangouts. And I would love to have you on. Anybody who wants to talk to me anytime. It's I am an open book, okay? And I love to talk to anybody about anything, and so it's a good thing when we can come together. That's all I'm looking for. I'm tired of all the fighting and everything. I want to help people, learn how to be self-sufficient and talk about how we can come together in communities, in our neighborhoods. Talk to your neighbors. I do, and I have a few neighbors that are really on board with me, and they're ready. They're like, okay, if something goes down, you know, I got your back, and I've got my position and all this stuff. And there's other ones that are think I'm crazy, but that's okay. But if I have some good ones on my side, I'm good with that. We're gonna have to have neighborhood watch if shit hits the fan. I want people with guns and intelligence and you know some understanding of what the hell is going on to help protect my family and my community right here. My family and my neighbors. And so that's what I want to work for is that. So Yes. Yes, and and that's right. And we have to, know. Otherwise, like, okay, I try to go out. I've always tried for years to go out and say, hey, to people around me, say, hey, man, do you realize what's going on in our world right now? And they don't want to know it. They don't want to hear it. They just want to poo-poo it. And everything that's going on out in Oregon, where Lynx is and everything, they don't want to know about that stuff. And then if they do, it's a conspiracy theory or whatever. And so they really don't know about this. And so now it's like some of these people are finally realizing that I'm not lying to you. I am telling you the truth. You know what I mean? It took forever for them to figure out, which is okay, to figure out this is going on. And now they're like, okay, what should I do? You know what I mean? What do I need to do? I'm like, you need to get water, food, arm yourself, get some ammunition, make sure you have enough. I mean, make sure you have something you can barter and trade, you know, even if it is ammo, you know. It's okay to trade if you have something you can't use it in, because I have some shotgun shells and stuff that I don't have the shotgun to that, and 20 gauge stuff and this and that. I can't use it. So the best idea, okay, I can trade, you know, and if it's and they say, well, don't ever do that. No, because it doesn't matter. If they're going to shoot me, they're going to come shoot me in the first place. If it's my neighbor and he needs some 20 gauge and I got some, I'm going to give it to him. Trade me some chicken eggs. You know, give me 6 dozen eggs for 6 shells of 20 gauge. You know what I mean? That's the way we have to think. So, all right, Justin, I'll help you out, brother. Hopefully, I can look you up and help you out with the Hangout thing. But if not, I will figure out a way to get a hold of you. Don't worry about it. I will figure out a way. So we will talk no matter what. Um, but seriously, guys, that's the point. Trading, 20 gauge shells for 6 dozen eggs works for me if I don't have a 20 gauge anymore. So everybody's like, oh, you know, don't trade ammo. No, well, no, stupid. I'll trade anything as long as I know who I'm trading with. That's a good thing. They want to kill you, they're going to kill you, right off the bat. So don't worry about that. If it's your neighbor and your friend, sure, trade. So, needless to say, I can go on and on and on and on and on and on about all kinds of stuff, but positions and you know how you're going to bug out and blah blah and all this stuff to have. You know, um, it's really up to the individual to have themselves squared away and have medical kits, have all that stuff, which is important. Medical is important. Um, Everything else is important along with it, and then some of it, the beginning of it is the medical part because you have to have, some medical. You have to have bandages. You have to have first aid. What you need is really is at least a class A first aid kit, where you can at least do stitches and bandages. You have, um, aspirin and or ibuprofen and all that stuff in there. That all needs to be there, and people are not paying attention to any of that stuff. They're living on Pokemon, chasing the Pokemon. You know what? When shit goes down, you're going to be effed because you're not going to have nothing. You're not going to have any. If you get hurt, you know, you're done. You get an infection. If you get an infection, it'll kill you. You're not. People aren't being told this stuff. They're not listening to it either. I don't think Linda's here now. She was earlier. Um, but listen, Justin, I will, and I'll find you no matter what, because I know Becky and and Linda and all them. I'll get a hold of you one way or another. So, and I would love to have you come on, or whatever. I'm trying to get some other people on on my show just to talk about these kind of things, or whatever it may be. The New World Order, whatever you want to talk about. Um, we just need to talk about it, and we need to get people aware of it, and we really need to do it. And otherwise, man, our future is it's bleak. I mean, it's not looking good. So anyway, that's what's going on. And for everybody who's sitting here right now, I want to let you guys know that, man, I care about every one of you, and I really do, with the bottom of my heart, man. I mean it. And I want us to be safe. I want us few, that is very few, okay? It's less than 3%, that are actually aware of this stuff. You know what I mean? So let's just stick together, and we will stay together, and we will talk more, and we will figure this out as we can. I mean, I don't know what else to say other than, like I said, man, I care about everybody, and I love everybody out there. We all have our problems. We all have our differences. We all have all that, but that's okay. You know, we need to put all that aside, and we need to put everything into staying together and being strong as a group of people. And we may be the only ones left after everything else goes wrong. So I just want to thank everybody for being in here. You guys are great. We and Robert, he's always been awesome. Robert's always been. Justin, thank you, and I will get a hold of you. And anybody else, that wants to come on and talk and do whatever, and figure out what we need to do, more than welcome in my world. So I thank every one of you, and God bless you. And let's move forward, okay, guys. Let's not stand down and let this take us over. So, thank you, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Justin, I will try to get you on. I want to get links on Jim, even Jim, any of you guys, Robert. Anytime you want to actually come on with me on this show, let's do it, and let's talk about it, because we're gonna show everybody, hey, this is what we need to be talking about. Thanks, prepared. That's right, brother. See, that's what me and him get along so good. He reminds me of a friend of mine from a long time ago, and he's just another brother. And I love him, and I love you all. And thank you.